Hey there. So it's my birthday on Sunday, and I figured it might be cool to kind of talk about, reflecting on this last year as I grow a year older and like the nature of aging and how you view it. So, all right, it's like my birthday on Sunday. So I've been trying to look back and be like, all right, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? What needs improvement? And so on and so forth. So like looking back on things I did right, like I just got a tooth extracted that was rotten. So like I'm taking care of my health. I actually got another doctor's appointment and another dental appointment to follow. So like that's pretty cool. That's something I can check off for the first time in like a decade that I've been doing right. What did I do wrong? I tried to achieve a six-pack and I'm not there yet. However, even in not achieving that goal, I still learned a lot about myself. I've been striving really hard to eat healthy this entire year in furthering that goal. And I also went sober for 3 months out of this year in trying to achieve that six-pack goal. And so now that I know I can do that, I can redouble those efforts and hopefully achieve that goal in this upcoming year. So like, as I look back on this year, I can choose to look at things that went pretty well. You know what I mean? I'm taking care of my health. Things that went not so well. I didn't achieve a six-pack. And, it's all right. The important thing is that, like, as I get a year older, I don't look at it with like a sense of dread, like, oh my God, my health is falling apart. I haven't achieved my health goals. It's like, no. You got to look at it as like, it's just another day, another year is passing. It's pretty cool. I'm actually pretty excited because I feel healthier now than I have in a very, very long time, potentially even ever, And in the last like 2 years and going to martial arts class, I could do a cartwheel now. I could never do that before. So stuff like that is what gives me encouragement that as I get older, there's still new skills that I can acquire, and that the idea that you're going to get enfeebled and infirm as you age, I think is not necessarily true as long as you have a positive outlook on it and, take some preventative measures like eating healthy and doing exercise.
Yeah, I think that's really important. Especially when you get like mid-30s, then you hit the 40, and so many people have such like a negative view of age. It's like, if you're like over 20, it's just like a disaster. And I think it's just really sad because given that, like, that means that like there's only like 20 years of your life that you're theoretically can enjoy, because when you're 18 you're still a kid, and then you're out on your own, and it's like, okay, well, after 30 it's over. I think that's highly unrealistic. And I get a lot of people ask me, like, aren't you upset that you're like, like getting older and you're not 20 anymore? And first of all, my 20s were horrible, so I don't have that sort of like, happy days kind of mentality, so that helps. But also, I've just always been someone that's always like looking forward and has goals. So for me, I've always just like looked more forward than backwards, and I think that's really important, especially as you get older, to to stay like young and healthy. Because if you're not just continuously growing and feeling like you have like a purpose, then like I feel like that can actually lead to like a lot of health problems.
Yeah. So, and to follow up with that, like, I totally agree. I think that living in the moment is super important to staying healthy and feeling young. Because if you're living in the past, you're looking back and feeling like your best days are behind you. And it makes it really hard for you to live in the moment if you feel that way. So, like, try and be in the moment. And also, like, you're never too old to go back and revisit or something that you maybe dropped off. Like, I didn't play clarinet for like 10, 15 years. Revisited it, made it my New Year's resolution to play it every day this year, and I have, and my playing's gotten really damn good. And so don't feel like, you missed the boat because, I'm not like a fucking concert clarinetist and I'm a bartender. That doesn't, mean that I should never play clarinet, and I should be like, turn my back on that. So, revisit some things that you did when you're young, and it might make you feel young again. That's what I learned. Or learn some new skills, because the joy of discovery might, again, make you feel young again. So or at least make you feel more youthful. So that's what I found, and those are my reflections on my birthday. On Sunday, we're going to go, and I'm going to face down the Super Mimosa in our Rest of Vegas series. It's not the Best of Vegas, it's the Rest of Vegas. And we're going to go to Mimosa's Gourmet. I'm going to have this like monster mimosa and see if I can beat it in 10 minutes and pay a penny for it. So it should be pretty fun. Thanks again.